Hello, good morning. So I'm going to start the workout. Again, it's about 20 minutes. You can join along, do the workouts I'm doing. You can do your own workouts. But let's move around for 20 minutes. Alright, we'll get going right now. So we're going to start with skipping, and then I've got swings right here. So waking up, getting moving. So the warm-up is this part in blue. We're going through that warm-up 2 times, 1 minute for each exercise. But right now, getting those calves going, warming up that back. This takes a lot of coordination. I gotta think about this a little bit. Yeah. Happy Thursday to everybody. Alright, go into I's and Y's. So remember, you're making an I and you're making a Y with your arms. I do these bent over to give me a little bit more resistance. But just going straight up, making a Y. Hold for about 2 seconds. Or making an I first, then a Y. So making an I, making a Y. I's and Y's. So you should start to feel this, a little bit of a burn right on the backs of those shoulders there. I's and Y's. Here's a different angle. Alright, going to Cobra. So this will probably be a little bit different than like any yoga exercise that you've done. But I want you to go with your hands by your side, and I want you to try to get your wrists up off the ground as far as you can. Really try to get those wrists up. Oh. And try to show as much of your chest as you can. Ooh. Hands up, wrists up, chest up. Ooh. If this is too difficult to hold, you can always relax. Go up and do it again. Alright, one more time. There's those 3 warm-up exercises. So skipping with some arm swings. Skipping swings. I just kind of made up that name. I know some of these names I'll just kind of make up. But let's get that heart pumping. Let's get the sweat starting to flow. There you go, keep it going. Keep it going. Alright, moving back to the I's and Y's. So again, nice flat back, going up doing an I, and doing a Y. I try to just keep my head in line with the rest of my spine. All right, last one. Going back to that Cobra. So hands out and try to give yourself a big little Cobra shield neck. I don't know what those things are called. Keep those wrists up nice and high. Oh, you should feel a pinch, like you're working in your low back. You're working between those shoulder blades. Whew. Make sure you keep breathing if you're holding it. All right, so this one is very similar. We're moving on to this brown part here. We're gonna do what I call back pinchers. So get yourself into a push-up position. And like I said, it's very similar. You're gonna lift up those elbows, lift up those hands off the ground and try to touch the elbows behind your back. So you don't need to show as much of your chest this time. But now you're really just trying to pinch in between those shoulder blades. Pinch that pencil. Pretend if you had a pencil going down in between your shoulder blades. You want to pinch around it. Good, keep those elbows nice and high as you do it. All right, back to bicep curls. Here's where I look pretty funny. If you've got weights, that's great. Use some weights. I don't have any weights, so I'm gonna use some resistance against my own arm. So I'm trying to work the bicep. So I'm trying to pull up as high as I can. And the hand on top is just keeping me from doing that. Just being my own resistance. Again, last time I did this, so I wasn't really sore too much. I expected not to be at all, but I did feel it a little bit, which was kind of cool. Going to rear delts. Okay, so this one's gonna be the same thing when you're on your belly, but your arms are gonna be spread out wide, and you're just lifting those arms up. So now you're working the backs of your shoulders. Don't worry about so much squeezing your shoulder blades. Just try to raise those wrists up off the ground as high as you can. A lot of people try to go backwards like an airplane. Just keep those arms nice and far out. Oh man, I'm really sweating. Whew. Alright, heel to toe. This is a pretty easy one, kind of a rest one. So you're gonna go onto your heels, go up onto your toes. Onto your heels, onto your toes. Heel to toe. Ooh. The hardest part about this is balancing. Ooh. Heel to toe. Really try to pull up on those shins. Use your shins, those shin muscles, to lift up those toes. All right, back to the back pinchers. All right, we got 2 more times with these. Again, picking those hands up off the ground like you're starting in a push-up position. And you want to pinch those shoulder blades together. Try to touch your elbows behind your back. Really squeeze, hold for about 2 seconds. Keep pinching those shoulder blades. All right, bicep curls. Again, you can grab your weights, do some bicep curls. I'm going against my own resistance. Yeah, I know, this looks silly. You gotta do what you gotta do to get the resistance. Hopefully, I'm thinking by next week, I'm gonna have some jugs. Some like big old jugs that I'll fill with water or something. And that'll give me a little bit more resistance. All right, after this one, we're going to those rear delts. I should have called those airplanes, because that's what I feel like, an airplane. Or a bird. So arms straight out, and you're just lifting those hands up off the ground, using the backs of those shoulders. Woo. Yeah, let's keep it going, keep it going. We're just about halfway done with these, with this ground part. Oh, I can feel my shoulders getting really tired though. All right, now our easy exercise, heel to toe. Just using our shin muscles to go up on our heels, and then our calf muscles to go up on our toe. When you do this, try not to stick your butt out too much when you're going onto your heels, and then don't stick your pelvis out so much when you're going onto your toes. Try to keep relatively in the middle, where you're just using those muscles down there in your leg. Here's a nice easy one. If you haven't joined in yet, this is a great time to, we're going through this brown part right here. One more time, and then we're just about done. We got one exercise at the bottom. Little bonus exercise. All right, so now going to the back pinchers. Getting yourself in a push-up position, and then you're trying to touch those elbows behind your back, lifting those hands up off the ground. Really squeeze here, last set going through. Pinch that back as hard as you can. Almost there. Almost. Squeeze that pencil. All right, moving to the bicep curls. Bicep curls. Again, I'm just using my own resistance to get your biceps. Make sure you're pulling up. Up is what's gonna get your biceps. My other arm's just holding my arm down. Holding that fist down. So I guess I get to work my triceps a little bit as well. Holding my hand down. We're almost there. Almost there. Oh man. Oh, this uses my whole chest as well. Oh. Okay. The airplanes or the rear delts. Laying down on your belly. Arms straight out. Just lifting those hands up off the ground. Using the backs of those shoulders. Squeeze the backs of those shoulders to get those hands up. Hold for a couple seconds and drop. Whew. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, last one. Going with the heel toe. Oh, my back, yep. Heel toe. There we go. Whoop. Oh, I can feel it. My shins are getting a little bit tired now. That's a good thing. That means we've been doing it right. We're almost there, almost the end. 10 more seconds. All right, woo! So, I've got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. I'm gonna show you a new workout, or a new exercise called the back bend. Anyone who's in yoga, you guys already know what this is. I'm gonna show you step by step how to get there. And we've got, like I said, we've got about 1 minute and 45 seconds work on it. We'll try to get a back bend. Just go from whatever level you can is fine. So, let me get far enough here. So, first level is just squeezing that butt and keeping your butt up off the ground. Next level is going to be going up onto your shoulders. So really trying to lift that pelvis up towards the sky. And just hold this for, try to hold this for 30 seconds if you can. If that's a little bit too easy, you can put your hands behind you. A lot of people like to face their fingers towards their feet. And you can go from the top of your head here, and you can just go from here. And then last one, only do this one if you feel absolutely comfortable, because it can get very dangerous. I don't want you to fall onto your head. Make sure you don't have a slippery surface underneath you. But hands in the same spot. You're gonna go up to your head, get yourself comfortable, and you're gonna push yourself up. And just try to go up as high as you can. This is only as high as I can go. I can't go all the way with my arms straight. Oh. 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 We've got 5 more seconds. Go ahead, bring yourself back. But I think that's a great one to finish on.